Friends, we'll get started here in just a second. Getting everything set up over here. Hope everybody's having a good day. Cool. Hope everybody's having a rockin' day. And let's get my everything set up here, and we are rocking and rolling. Cool. Cool. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic and you're having a great kickoff to your week. Your Monday was fabulous and you're rocking and rolling. Got a lot of feedback on the live sketch sessions, and I got a lot of feedback that a lot of people really enjoyed the live sketch sessions working traditionally over here. And like I talked about last night in my live stream, is we'll just sit down and if you guys like it, I'll continue to try to sneak these in whenever I can. Nothing scheduled, but if I have time, I'd be happy to sit down and hang out with you folks and just do some drawing. And I love sketching every single day. We talked about how to find your style yesterday, and I think it is so important to find your style. And you have to, there's one thing about, like I was talking about last night, one thing about believing in your style and believing that you can create your style. But at the end of the day, you got to put in the work. You got to put in the hard work of sketching as much as you can. Remember that step number one that we talked about. Put in those sketch hours. Put in that pencil mileage of what you're trying to do. I think it is so critically important. I don't know if I can show everything in this sketchbook just the way that this is set up. But, we were talking about this yesterday. And these are some sketches from back in... this is back in 2016 in terms of just different sketches and stuff, and here I had Voldemort, Professor Snape, some different drawings off this old sketchbook. I think I even did like my own rendition of Dobby the house elf. Got into gremlins, and as I was showing this sketchbook yesterday, I thought it was sort of funny because, I was even, we were talking about style, and I remember even at that time, I wrote down, are you getting your style, dude? In terms of how you're drawing. And here I had, was it Spike from the film Gremlins, in terms of what I was doing. Here's a quick Harrison Ford Han Solo picture, Princess Leia, You can sort of see Professor McGonagall, from Harry Potter. And I think just putting in those sketches each and every day, is critically important in terms of what you're doing. Mr. Rourke and Tattoo from Fantasy Island, I think you develop your style by putting in those hours. And so these live sketch sessions are lots of fun. Here's a Clint Eastwood. I remember doing this image for my son for his birthday, Scooby-Doo. Pull it up so you can see Scooby-Doo. So Scooby-Doo, every year, every birthday, as my son has gotten older and older, I've always had an image of him put into different sketches and stuff like that. We've had a lot of fun with it. I think I showed this last night as well, as we're talking sketching. For those of you that are into, this is all in pencil, it's hard to read, but into Stranger Things and all the characters, and my son was put in there, you know, into the Stranger Things sort of as a comic page that I inked for him, you know, having fun with that. So I think putting in your practice all the time is critical in terms of what you're doing and studying, whether you're studying animation style, like this is some of the, for those of you that are animators out there that love the, you know, Gumball and that world, or if you're more like Kung Fu Panda and you like Pole from Kung Fu Panda. So some cool stuff here. Let me just see what else I have, you know, and just doing different studies. Here's a quick Copic marker of Gandalf the Grey from Lord of the Rings. You know, you can sort of get those ideas. Let's see what else do I have in here. You know, just doing different studies. You know, maybe sometimes it's just color, and this is all Copic marker, where you're creating your own crazy characters. You know, so I think putting in the sketches are super important in terms of finding your style and practicing. And I thought you guys might want to see this on the live stream again today. And you sort of pull those style factors in, and then sometimes you get realistic, you know, in terms of your drawings and things like that, and the way you draw. So just sharing some basic stuff. One of these days I'll have to do a sketch, you know, a sketchbook flip through or something, so you can sort of see. I think I was even joking around with like presidents and things like that, and just trying different things back when I was studying. So fun stuff, and you know, you come up with different characters, you know, in terms of what you're doing. But enough of that. Let's get into the drawing and have some fun with this. So again, I'm using those typical, you know, tools right now. I'm using a ballpoint pen. And you know, here I use my my Pilot G2 pen. I love this pen. It's sort of my inking pen. You know, I can use fancier Faber-Castell, you know, pens and things like that, you know, to get my lines. I usually use a couple Sharpies too. I tend to draw in ink when I'm drawing and I'm practicing, and that's sort of what I want to do in terms of my practice. If you're using pencil, it's fun, but I sort of like just jumping into pens, because with pens I have to be exact on how I'm drawing, and how we you know, how you stay focused and committed to your lines. And I sort of like that sort of process as I'm studying. Today I'm going to be studying, you know, I was thinking of where to go with these live streams when it comes to just the sketch and the traditionalness of it all. Let me know if it's something that, you know, maybe I'll focus on a specific artist that I'm studying or doing a master study on, and how can you learn from other artists, or, you know, just sketching to help you sketch. So I hope you're following along today. Super appreciate you spending your super precious time with me today. We'll probably go for about 45 minutes to an hour. I'm just going to sketch here and have some fun. And so if you want to draw along with me, go for it. If you have any questions, when I take a minute here and there, I'll take a look at the stream, you know, chat, and be able to answer those questions. I'm just going to start drawing, getting the drawings done, just sort of tell you how I'm working and how I'm thinking and what I'm working on and stuff like that. But just want to say hello to everybody. Have Laurel E27. She says, wow. You know, Lucas Felipe says, very cool. Buddha Belly joined us, and hey Polly, hey Buddha Belly, how's it going? Hope everybody's doing well. If this is your first time on the live stream, my name is Paul Angeli, and I am a live action storyboard artist. And this is welcome to my channel, and welcome to our sketch session. And I try to do these sort of pop them up when I can. And if I have a few moments to draw, just to see an artist practicing and get to work with me. If you have questions, like I said, drop it in the chat, or if you're drawing along with me, I'd be happy to answer those questions. I'm just going to go ahead and sketch. It's dynamic in terms of saying hello and chatting with me, and if you'd like to, go for it on there. I'll take a look over in the corner every now and then, take a look at the chat. I got Odd 10 Cafe. Again, consider subscribing to the channel. Pop a little the bell button there, smash it hard, and so you make sure you get notified whenever I update a live stream or have it going on. I got Marianne GR. What's up? How you doing, my friend? Good to see you last night. Thanks for everybody who joined me last night for joining in again. Let's get sketching. Enough chitter chat, cheaty chat, and let's go on. Okay, so I'm just drawing on a regular just copy paper right now. Something simple we all have at home. Like I said, I already showed you all my pens that I'm using, but let's get drawing here. One of the, I was working on simplification and speed, and there's certain ways. I did a little quick live stream if you want to go back and look at that one. The live stream was on how to draw the female form, but I was sort of working on head sketches and those type of things, and there's a couple artists that I like, and and when I'm thinking and I'm like, okay, cool, well, we're gonna study some other artists, and sort of what do they do, and how do they go about it. And I think there's some interesting things that you can learn in terms, and that's why I say with pen, you're committing to this line, and you're making sure you're committed to that line in terms of what you're doing. And I try to stay committed to that line as well. You can sort of see how everything is sort of coming together here. Sort of doing like a fashion type of drawing here. Hopefully you can see this. Let's make sure. There we go. Get a little bit more detail there. I think once it gets a little bit darker in color. So I'm just working on a quick little, just a fashion drawing. There's certain artists that I'm studying. As I'm drawing here. So like I like when I usually work and I'm sketching, I'll just sort of sketch like this. Then I'll come back in and I'll use my Sharpie pen to drop in that. Those colors that I'm sketching. I'm always practicing all the time, and there's something I see and I go, wow, that's sort of super cool, and what can I learn? I'll just practice, you know. In terms of what I'm doing, maybe I'll just grab a Copic marker in here, just throw some Run out of ink on this Copic. Maybe we'll just use a little bit of highlight here. I don't think I have a light gray. Do I have a light gray somewhere? We'll just have some fun drawing away. Hope you guys are having a great day. If you're drawing along, hanging out, that's cool. I know everybody's all across the U.S. here. I'm from currently residing in central Pennsylvania. Something like that. Just having some fun here, just drawing in some extra stuff. You know, I had one art teacher, I remember he was always telling me, you know, Paulie, when you're drawing, you always got to make sure everything is always in a bounding box. He was big on the bounding boxes, so, you know, he always wanted to see everything in a bounding box, or the picture plane in terms of what you're doing. So just a quick little fashion drawing here. I think there's so many different ways as a storyboard artist, you know, how I work, and stuff you can learn from. I love when I was getting into special effect makeup. I remember there was a class in college, and you know, I think this was, you know, we look at shows like Face Off and stuff like that, and we're like, wow, what a show. Back in the day when I was in school, I remember I had to wait like, it was almost 2 years, and to take this one, excuse me, I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. I took this one class, and I was waiting for this theater makeup class, and I was trying to put it towards my bachelor's degree, and it was only offered so few times. And I remember finally waiting and getting into that class, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna make you know, because I was doing a lot of sculpture at the time, creating creatures and stuff, and I was like, oh man, I'm gonna go work over at Industrial Lights and Magic. I wanted to go work in the creature shop, and I'm going to take this class, and I'm going to get to learn, you know, how to do molds and creatures, and, you know, latex rubber suits and all sorts of crazy stuff. And it ended up being you sat there, and in class you had to buy a makeup kit with foundation and eyeliner and all this different stuff, and I was like, what the heck is this? And boy, I'm glad I stuck with the class, because my professor knew what I was into, and she got me, I think she paid for it herself. That was so nice of her. I was just a poor college student at the time, and you know, I just remember her going off and getting me foam latex kits and rubber latex kits, and I did a whole bust of my head. So I had my, you know, so as you watch that show Face Off, I was able to do all the sculpting on top of my own head, and create all the appliances, and then create creatures, and I just went gung-ho, and that was a lot of fun. And I think about, you know, learning about style and fashion and cosmetics and hair and things like that. So when I'm drawing, sometimes I take that into consideration. Cool. So you get inspiration, is my point. You get inspiration in all different shapes and forms, you know. So if I'm drawing something like this, we just drew it together. It was pretty simple. You know, I'm not really using any type of underdrawing. I'm just sort of drawing the shapes. Lorelei E27 asks, how's my day going? Well, my day's going great. I happen to be off today. Super awesome to be off today. Did all. It's usually when my time is there. My wife and I, we shoot out and go shopping and get all the honey-do list stuff done. And it's beautiful over here today. It's a little windy outside, but some beautiful sunshine. Temperatures are up over here, and enjoying my day. How about you, Lorelei E27? Where are you from, and how's your day going? Hey, Wolf Midnight, how's it going, buddy? Hope you're doing great. Thanks for joining in. Is this a good time for people too? Cool. Lorelei E27 says, I'm great because this is the first time I get to watch your stream live. I'm from the UK, so it's normally 5 a.m. Oh, well, I'm so happy. That's why I try to do these chats and have some sort of time with you good friends over here. It's tough, I usually host my live streams late at night because it's sort of a quiet time for me to get working and get stuff done. If I'm not working in my home office and stuff, it's sort of a quicker time for me to have some fun and do it. But I'm so happy and that this time is opened up for you, so you can sort of hang out and we can sort of learn together a little bit, and you can sort of see the process. And so much appreciate you joining in probably on the replays and watching those replays with I hope you're getting a lot out of the live streams, and they're bringing you some great value. Now, are you working as are you trying to become a storyboard artist? Are you a comic artist? Are you animation? What are you working on, Lorelei E27? I hope everybody's getting some great value out of all these live streams. We've done so many of them. I just hope you're getting it. No, I sculpt. I just haven't sculpted recently. I was sculpting all the time. Doing human figures. I think it's, we were talking about finding your style and finding your voice in your work, and I think it's so important to try so many different things, try different mediums to work with too, and I tried it with the sculpting and really enjoyed it. I never thought I'd get into it like big time professionally. But I really enjoyed it, and that's something that one of these days when I have time, I'll probably go back and go do again. It was lots of fun. I enjoyed sculpting. I know I sculpted with the kids quite a bit too when they were young, but at the time I was really trying to work hard at that time to go get into the Industrial Lights and Magic over at Lucasfilm. I grew up in the Bay Area in California, and Marin was just a hop, skip, and a jump away at that time. And I always wanted to work in the creature shop and make Star Wars creatures and things like that. And I remember they had a summer internship for those folks that were in college, and I remember applying, and just as the deadline or the when the selection was getting done and stuff like that, all my buddies were finding out they weren't selected. Okay, cool, but I never heard back, and I was like, so I actually uh, uh, called over to Industrial Lights and Magic to the phone number. I said, hey, listen, I never heard back if I made it or not. I'm trying to make my plans for the summer, and they said, well, hey, listen, Mr. Angeli, we received your stuff, but we don't have any openings over in the creature shop, and why don't you go and we sent your stuff over to LucasArts, which was their video game portion of the company, and I guess they had received everything just like the day of the selection, and it wasn't enough time to get into the selection at that time, but because all my background was all in digital media and things like that, so and so it was one of those things. It was like one of these days I'll get over there and work on a project with Industrial Lights and Magic. I'm waiting for that day and stuff. So that'd be pretty cool. So waiting for that day. Let's see what happens. Okay, so let's continue drawing. Let's sort of do one. I've got enough room here to do one more sketch. So Lorelei E27 says, funny enough, I am currently studying software engineering and game design, but recently I've gathered a huge interest in art and storyboard art. Cool, awesome. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I've made quite a few CD-ROM games. I've worked on children's internet gaming. I've done a bunch of different things that way. I remember I didn't get the job on it, but I interviewed for a James Bond video game. I was going to be the executive producer of one of the games there when I was doing that part of my career. And I wanted to do it just because I wanted to work on James Bond. That would have been cool. So, big Bond fan. And funny. So, yeah, cool. And yeah, pursue the art, enjoy it, and get going into it. A lot of us folks with some technical background. I know a lot of engineers that get into drawing, and you sort of come full circle in terms of what you're doing if you know how the art is created, how to do the coding, and everything is becoming with vector-based technologies and 3D programs and things like that. You can pretty much code it all, a lot of it too. So very cool. Good luck with that too. And I hope the channel, like I said, is being useful to you, so you can learn how to work on your art and work on your storyboarding at the same time. Cool. I'm completely, so Lorelei E27 says, I'm completely new to it, but your streams have been extremely helpful and welcoming. Cool. I'm so happy. That's my mission. So I'm happy you're getting a lot of value out of this. And then my buddy Buddha Belly says, one of our friends was a prop master. We have one of his alien sculptures. It's amazing. We miss him. Oh, that is so cool. That is so cool. Yeah, it's like, I love, whenever I can get my hands on a maquette or something like that, it's just, I remember when my kids were young, I had my oldest, he was in doing, I think he was like 4 or 5, he was doing martial arts and get him in there, and I guess one of the folks was one of the stunt people that was one of the stunt people of the original Mutant Ninja Turtles. So he had like I don't know what Ninja Turtle it was, but he had the actual head piece, the head of one of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I guess he had one of the hands. So from the actual suit, from the what do you call it, the fight suit. So when they did the action sequences, those actors popped in. So that is so cool. Thanks for sharing, Buddha Belly. Cool. So let's continue drawing a little bit more. Let's sort of see where we can go with this a little bit and have some fun here. Just do some more drawings and stuff. I've been just having fun, Sometimes when I'm just drawing with shapes too, I have an undershape with it too. You can sort of work it with that too and sort of have some fun here. This is more sort of stylized animation. I'm working this right now. Let's see how we can make this one pop out. Sometimes I'm working and I'm trying to think of my drawings. Sometimes I think of speed and how do I keep this simple in terms of what I'm doing when I'm sketching. Today's sort of sketches are a little bit more stylized in terms of the drawings I'm doing right now, and just having fun with it. And so when I'm drawing, sometimes, you know, too, I'll go and I'll do my drawing like this, and then just I'll have, you know, of course everything's bleeding through, and then I'll just throw a fresh page up. Yeah, so if you're liking what you're seeing, I'd super appreciate you subscribing to the channel. Drop a like on this particular video, and drop a comment, even if it's just a, you know, a happy emoji face, whatever. It helps tell the YouTube algorithm, yo, send this stuff out. We want to see some more stuff from Polly there. So cool. Let's do another quick little drawing of a head, and then maybe we'll go some full body figures and stuff. Just work on different things here. Sometimes I work with shapes too. That helps. You know, sometimes we have the center line. Maybe we'll do more of an evil stepmother. Type of drawing here. So when I'm doing these live streams, are you guys drawing along, or are you just curious what everybody's up to? So when I'm working on just practicing, like I said, this is part of pretty much my practice regimen of what I'm doing. I'm not really using any reference on these. Sometimes I'll just do master studies, and if that's something you guys are interested in wanting to learn how to do, and how to do master studies and find your favorite artist, and what can you learn. And I think we talked about that last night, you know, in terms of studies. It's like, what can I learn? So I got this like Frank Miller. You guys are familiar with Frank Miller's work. Sort of got that rolling, that vibe right now. Let's give her like some sort of I don't usually draw like this when I'm doing my boards for live action. This is more stylized for animation. Let's give her some sort of tattoo. A little cool little drawing going on there. Marianne GR was saying, hey, listen, master study stream would be great. So if I was to do one, Marianne, what artists would you like me to study? What would be beneficial to you? We were talking about a lot of artists last night, from Boris Vallejo to Frank Frazetta, Alex Toth. There's so many. Hal Foster. So many different people to learn from, you know. Even if you're into comic illustration, or we were talking about Robert McGinnis, and just different artists. So who would be the artists that, if we did a master study stream, who would you want to learn from? Or who inspires you? I think we had some great names yesterday. Cool. Let's see how much time we got. Got about 20 minutes or so. Okay, let's work on some full body sketches. So we got some cool drawings going on here. Those are looking pretty slick. Got a little sort of pouty evil gal here. And so let's talk about some of that stuff that we're doing about the female form, since we're drawing some ladies here. And let's see, make sure you can see here. Let's get a fresh page. Work clean. And sometimes I do, and you know, it's funny. Sometimes I save this work. I don't toss it or anything like that, but I don't sell it or get rid of it. I just sort of use it as reference stuff, and I hold on to it. I have little folders I put the stuff in. If there's an image or something I was working with and said, hey, that's pretty slick, I want to remember that. So let's talk about the female figure a little bit. And all different ways you can draw and stuff, you know. Remember how I was talking about the couple lines there. Sometimes I'm just thinking and just drawing. let's see, I'd say Kentaro Mura, because I'm so obsessed with the style. Frazetta would be great too, but he's more like painting. Uh, yeah, I'm curious. What other? If you're doing master studies, what else would you guys be interested in? Michael Cho. Miyazaki, I think, yeah. Hayao Miyazaki. Cool. Okay, so we got some names here. Let me write all these names down real quick. So, let me write this down. Kentaro Mura. Okay, that's one of them. And then Frazetta. If you've ever seen some of Frazetta's pencils too, good stuff. Michael Cho. And then, yeah, you wrote Angeli. Okay, and then Miyazaki, Hayao Miyazaki. Okay, cool. I'll keep it. I'll keep those in mind when I'm going through all this stuff. Cool, awesome. So happy that everybody was able to join me today and hang out. Let's do some more drawing here. Let's see. Let's try. Let's mix it up a little bit. Let's do some. Trying to think of what else to draw. Okay, let's see here. Trying to see who else we can. Let's see, maybe we'll do something a little different here. Okay. I drew 30 of your female sketches in pen yesterday. Hey, good job, Buddha Belly. Cool. Creative Force says Fallout Retro Pinups. So Buddha Belly, when you drew the 30 sketches, the female sketches, did that help you? How did that work for you? Put in that practice. How did that work? So I did a quick undersketch here. So Buddha Belly says, I drew 30 of your female sketches in pen yesterday. Very humbling. Yes. And she says, books are hard as heck for me. Oh, books, not books. I can draw books. Okay. Oh, she's laughing. Okay. Never mind. Boobs. That's funny. Yeah, like I said, when you're drawing that figure, draw that half circle. Cut that half circle in half. What was it the other way? It was Superman's birthday, so I thought I'd do a quick little. Superman sketch here. Nothing fancy, but just got the blue suit going on here. Yeah, I guess it was Superman Day the other day. I've been drawing Superman for a long time. I know there's so many different, we got a new iteration of Superman coming out, and Henry Cavill is gone, and we got somebody else coming in to play Superman. That's cool. Cool property, but at the end of the day, you know, when it comes to certain characters and stuff like that, hands down to me, it's always going to be Christopher Reeve. Man, that guy, as a kid growing up and seeing him as Superman, and always impressed. Christopher Reeve. Henry Cavill did a good job. There's Brandon Ruth did a good job. There's a lot of people who played Superman very, very well. I'm just a big Christopher Reeve fan. And I remember that was when VHS came out for the first time. I think that was everybody had Star Wars when VHS tapes came out for the first time, and our first at our family was Superman the movie. That was the bomb. You know, everything was practical effects at that time, and just super cool. And hey Pa, how you doing? Welcome. First time I get to watch the live stream. Nice to be here. Well, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the live stream. Cool. Super happy you can join and hang out with me today, along with all of our other friends. Hanging out. Cool. That's why been trying to do these live streams for these quick little sketch sessions, so we can sort of hang out, and I'm able to talk with you friends that I don't usually get to hang out with. So super cool to be able to have you here on the live stream. Thanks for spending your valuable time with me and hanging out on the channel. So again, too, if anybody, it's like if you want to do, if you want me to do a master study on art and stuff like that, let me know if there's any artists. Right now we had Kentaro Miura, Frank Franzetta, Michael Cho, NK, Bilal, Fallout Retro Pinups. If there's any other artists that you would like me to sort of do a master study on, definitely let me know. Drop it into the chat. If you're enjoying the live stream, please don't forget to subscribe. Drop a quick little like on this particular video, and drop me a comment. We've done quite a bit of drawing over here today. You know, lots of sketches. We did some sort of like this one. This one was sort of cool, sort of fashion, sort of stylized sketch. I like this sketch. That's pretty cool. You know, and did a little bit of different pose here, and with this particular pose as well. What else did we draw? I had some other drawings over here. I thought this was pretty cool too. This was sort of stylized, you know, character here. A little pouty face. Did some sketches here, and yeah, what is it? Tim McBurney. Okay, yeah, let me write that down for you. Buddha Belly. Where's my other pen? Tim McBurney, and you said Pinocchio. Okay, that's on the list, my friend. So we'll do that. Oh yeah, Elizabeth, yeah, big time. When it comes to fashion design, JC Lennon Decker, man, yeah. Cool. That's on the list, Elizabeth. So cool. What I'll probably do is I'll probably research each of these artists a little bit and do some drawings on those particular artists, and sort of see what I can learn, and if I can break it down to help you friends, let me know, in terms of your drawing and what you would like to do. I had fun. I finally got to watch the final episode of that Fallout series, and really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun, and had lots of fun looking at the ghoul character. I thought that was sort of cool too. And when you're sketching, just if you're just drawing, it doesn't have to be perfect. You're learning. You're working on your lines. You're having fun with it, and that's sort of what works. I just think it's super cool. I was thinking a lot about that ghoul character, and sort of as I'm drawing here, I just thought it was fun, and let's get a quick little close it out with this sketch. Yeah, I had fun drawing that. Walton Goggins. We're getting a shot in there. Okay, I finally got to see that final episode. Get you into the, I knew the cliffhanger was coming for that Fallout series, and then just like, okay. Where's it? Make this look like it's far away. Okay, having fun with this. Well, cool. I'm so happy that you guys could hang out with me. I have your list of artists that you'd like to work on here and do some master studies. Some great fun sketching today. Went a little bit longer than I thought I was going to go today, but had a fantastic time with you folks. Thanks so much for joining me today. Again, if you enjoyed watching the live stream, and there's so many of you friends out there that finally got a chance to watch a live stream, so thanks so much for tuning in and spending your precious time. I'm humbled by you jumping in and watching the live streams. We'll try to do this one more time, maybe Thursday, if you enjoy it. Remember, Thursday night, we're going to have our Sketching After Hours session, usually 11:45 Eastern time, and then on Saturday we have our Storyboard Jam session. I'll try to do another earlier live stream, how we sort of did today. Maybe we'll do a master study, and we'll do that on Thursday. Like I said, if you enjoyed watching, please subscribe to the channel, drop a like, drop a comment, and if you'd like to leave a tip, super to appreciate that too. You can do that. I'm a part of Buy Me a Coffee. It's pretty simple and straightforward. If you'd feel you enjoyed and learned something new today on the live stream, help support me by treating me to a coffee. Super appreciate it. I love coffee and I can't get enough of it. Anyway, Nothing you have to do, but if you feel so inclined, appreciate you. Again, hope you guys had a great time, and I look forward to seeing everybody again on the next live stream. So just a quick thank you to Elizabeth, Lorelei, E27, Buddha Belly. I got Panna. Thanks so much for joining in. Who else do we have here? I had Marianne, GR. Thanks so much for Wolf Midnight. Lucas, Filippi. Thank you so much. And Odd 10 Cafe. I think I got everybody. Thanks for joining me. I will catch you, I guess, Thursday, for if I was able to get another one of these live stream going. Again, thanks for watching. I will see you guys on the next one. Here's my contact information before we hang up. And if you want to get in touch, we'll chat with you later. Take care. Have a great day, everybody.